Alright, the project that I'm working on right now is something that I've wanted to do for a little bit, just haven't found the time. This chair, my husband and I found at a barn that we were tearing down a while ago. And I've wanted to make a chair planter out of it. But I'm at the point now where some of my planters have like overgrown and I've got to get something transplanted. So I decided to go ahead and do it now. What I've done, now this chair was falling apart. You can see one of the legs was like chewed off or something. And so I first cut them all down to make them even. And then I used a staple gun and some screws to tighten up the spots where everything connects, just to make sure it's going to kind of sit there. And then I used some extra chicken wire that we had, kind of wrapped it around, made a bowl in here, and spun it around. And then I used my staple gun to give it some hold on some of these points. And then what I'm going to do here is use some of this. You can use a lot of things. The coconut hull stuff. I got this honestly at Dollar General, and you can find it just about anywhere. But it's just something to kind of help hold your soil in, but also allow water to drain through. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of tuck it all around in here, and then I'm going to go get some soil, fill it up, and then start transplanting. And I believe at the end of this thing, it's going to be beautiful. Now, what I would normally do, if you've seen any of my blogs, I paint everything red. But I really like the way that this looks, just really old and, I don't know, rustic. So I'm just going to leave it as is and let the plants be the centerpiece. So I'll show you the end when I get it transplanted. Okay, so a couple of days ago I started this project and we have been really busy since then, but I just now kind of finished it off, and I wanted to show you the end. I already did the planter part of it. I used chicken wire and kind of I don't know if it was a coconut hull thing or a sphagnum moss thing, but it was really cheap at Dollar General. And I got it to cover the chicken wire and to where it would allow soil to hold in there but allow water to go through. And then I planted a few things. Some of my planters were overrun, so I took a little bit of mint, chocolate mint, yummy, out of it, and I planted a little bit in here. And then I got a couple of annuals. This one right here, my little boy got me from church on Mother's Day, and I wanted to transplant it. And then I picked these a couple of other annuals up at Lowe's today and decided to go ahead and plant them in here. It looks kind of sparse right now, but I guarantee within 1 to 2 weeks, this thing will be very full and very beautiful. The mint itself will actually take over, and I'll have to do this whole thing all over again. But I wanted to show you what this is going to be, and then maybe I'll show some updates when it gets really big and full.